I didn't know anything about the honor system when I first started, so I went a little crazy
So you're playing this
and
game
was
like it's
getting
GTA.
yeah, I was getting a lot of frustration out, like, I would, just be like, "Oh, I've had a shitty day, so I'm just gonna go kill a train full of people." Um, not
Out
the
of
move.
context, that sounds fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Before we begin today's episode, we would like to share a quick disclaimer. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by the hosts and guests on this podcast are their own personal views and are provided in their own capacity. All content is editorial, opinion-based, and intended for entertainment purposes only. Listener discretion is advised. Waha! We're back. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. Welcome back to the Black Curtain Club. We are starting officially season 2, and with me tonight is Kyle. So we're just going to get into it, right?
Yeah, hot is an understatement. I don't know about you, but it's been like 90 for like ever over here. So fuck that.
Yeah. Oh my God, this heat wave can bite it. So yeah, we had a little bit of vacation. I know I got some vacation time in, and you did too.
If you
So
can
how
call
was
it
your
vacation.
Yeah, you got to get the hell out of town, right?
Yeah, but like, don't get me wrong. Everyone back home who hears this is gonna be all pissy. I feel like, but it's like whenever we go back to, like, we make our our migration back to the motherland, to the homeland
Right.
of West Haven, Connecticut. It's really, we have so little time, and we gotta cram seeing everybody into it. And so
Yeah.
it's like, okay, plan this, plan that. So it's like we were there for, it was like 5 days, 4 or 5 days, something like that one. And it's just like, I don't even want to talk about the fucking nightmare that it was getting there.
I was going to
But
say you had a hell of a time with your flights.
I'll just sum it up this way. I was supposed to get to my parents' house at 4:00 in the afternoon and still have like the day and like dinner and have some people come over. I walked through their door at 4:30 in the morning the next day. Like,
man.
Yeah. Shout outs to Christina and shout outs to Frank. Shout outs to them. She's a real MVP. She was my wife's best friend who was supposed to pick us up, and she drove back and forth from New York and New Jersey. Like, she put like an insane amount of miles on her car that day, picking up and waiting for us. So shout outs to love her.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for taking care of our co-host there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was fun.
Oh, I had a blast on my vacation. Yeah, I was going to say, I can't even we drove from basically, West Virginia to Hilton Head.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was a hell of a road trip. Went with a couple really good friends. Shout out to Joe and Candy. Hey,
what up,
girl.
bitches?
Hey.
Hi, girl.
Yeah, we had a great time. I mean, it was just everything that you could possibly want for a vacation, just unplugging, relaxing, lots of time by the pool, lots of time at the beach, a little
You got
shopping.
to try Buc-ee's?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you got to try Buc-ee's? Hell yeah.
Yes. First time ever at a Buc-ee's. And let me tell you, this one that we stopped at, I've never seen a place this big. I mean, like basically it's like a gas station, right? 120 pumps.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you went to the big one. Hell yeah.
And so, like trying to find a place to get gas was interesting in itself. But then you walk in,
mm-hmm.
And
it's like a whole new world. It's like a whole new world.
I just have never experienced anything like that. It was literally like a sea of people, like full with like a current going this way and a current of people going the other way, and people grabbing sandwiches and like all kinds of food. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I did take your recommendation and I tried the brisket sandwich.
Hell yeah.
It was good. I have to
Hell
tell
yeah.
you. It was a hell of a sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. But the did you get to check out the bathroom there?
No.
Because apparently that was a brand new thing to me. Like the first time I went to a Buc-ee's, I had to go to Houston for work a couple years last year before or something like that one. That was my first time at a Buc-ee's in Houston. And I was telling them, I goes, oh, like I haven't had anything from there, you know, and they were just like, oh, oh my God, you gotta go, you gotta get this, you gotta think. I was like, all right, and now this was just a normal gas station with like 10 pumps, like 8 to 10 pumps. It was literally just like a gas station, but it was still like, dude, it was next level. But they were always like, make sure you go to the bathroom, check out the bathroom. I was like, why? Is there like, what's so good about the bathroom? He goes like, that's one of the things that Buc-ee's is known for, is having the cleanest bathrooms. I was like, listen, you guys aren't really selling me on this place. If like what they're known for is having clean bathrooms, I don't know if I want to try the food. And they was like, no, the spoon speaks for itself. Yeah, the food speaks for itself.
Right.
I was like, okay, fine. I was like, bro. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a clean bathroom. That's dope. You know, so is mine sometimes.
Yeah, no, I didn't know the bathrooms was a thing. I was lucky to grab a sandwich, and then I grabbed some beaver nuggets.
Yeah,
definitely got
hell
some
yeah.
of those. Actually, I still have like half a bag here at the house, and it's been a while.
Bless you for having self-control. I don't think mine would have made it to the destination. I would have just I'd have threw them at my face at Mach fuck, and I would have just by like, what is it, mitosis, whatever it is with the cells, I would have just absorbed it into my face. They're so good. They're so good.
They are really good. And then just trying to get through the sea of people to look at all the Buc-ee gear. Because I wanted to get like a couple t-shirts and, just some things because I didn't know when I'll ever be back to another Buc-ee's. But yeah, that was a hell of an experience. I cannot tell you how excited Candy was. And I know you don't know Candy, but literally, okay, so we drove like halfway. We stayed at a hotel. She found this Buc-ee's and we went like a half an hour out of the trip. So, we took a half an hour detour.
You took a
just
detour.
To go to Buc-ee's.
I thought you were going to pass one. Fuck yeah.
No,
Fuck
just
yeah.
a detour just to go to Buc-ee's. And like when she was driving, and this was we at the intersection, and we see Buc-ee. We see the sign. We see it's like like the heavens open up. She starts doing this dance and screaming, and she was so excited. So she got to go, and she got to have her picture made with Buc-ee. So
had to.
I'm so glad that she got that experience. That was wild.
Hell yeah. Buc-ee's, man. Closest we get, I don't know if you have them in your area still. I know they got them in like Pennsylvania and Jersey, which is a bit of a hike. You guys got Wawa's over there?
No.
Bummer. I grew up on that shit, which is like, it's like New England-esque. I don't know where the fuck it's from. It's East Coast. I'll say it's like East Coast Buc-ee's. It's kind of like that staple gas station, deli sandwich shop, whatever the hell. It's the gas station that's got decent ass food. Yeah, that's what I grew up on. But
we have Sheets.
Yeah, Sheets. Yeah, similar.
I mean, the only thing that I can't live without are their mozzarella sticks. There's something about the Sheets mozzarella sticks. I don't know what they put in them.
God.
But they're so good. So we did a couple really cool things. You want me to tell you about them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounded so pretentious.
So we got to go on a dolphin tour. Well, we saw wild dolphins everywhere. A lot of the things that we did was like plan like last minute. We were just like, hey, what are we going to do? Oh, we want to do this. And so we were calling around trying to find some places because we wanted to go like the next day to do a dolphin tour. So they have some islands there that are, depending on the tide, you can either see them or they disappear, and there's like you can go shelling. And so we wanted to do something cool like this.
Mhm.
So we ended up talking to Dolphin Discoveries of Hilton Head, and I have to give a shout out to them, and a special shout out to Captain Craig. Captain Craig was amazing. Candy and I ended up on a private boat tour, and he took us to a couple really cool islands. We got some really, really cool shells. He just took us like everywhere, and he just took really good care of it. He was a hell of a good time. But the coolest thing is we got to pet some dolphins. We didn't get to feed them because I think there's like some legalities there, but we definitely got to play with them a little bit, and that was so cool. That was so cool to have like a little one-on-one. So shout out to Captain Craig. Thank you so much for taking care of Angie and Candy, if you remember us.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I am neither of them, Captain Craig, but thank you very much.
Then we went into Savannah, which I have to tell you.
Savannah. Is that song?
So Captain Craig told us about this. I'm just ignoring that. So I'm trying to think if I feel like it was it's a Marriott hotel in Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
So Captain Craig told us about this, and he was like, if you go, you've got to check this out. So in this hotel, they have like dinosaur bones.
Fossils.
It's like you walk... Fossils. They're fossilized bones, okay? So anyway, you walk into this massive hotel and you're greeted by a stainless steel replica of some... I can't remember what dinosaur it is. Like the fossilized bones, but it's all in stainless steel, so you're greeted by that. But they have like tons of like fossils and gemstones. And when I say like gemstones, I'm saying like there was a geode that you could crawl into and take a nap in. It was
Jesus.
humongous.
A
So
ruby,
that was pretty
size of a tangerine. That was a solid Michael Caine. Hold on. Shout outs to me. That was fucking solid. I think I've done Michael Caine twice, including then. Go on.
Yeah, that was good. Shout out to you. So the coolest thing though we got to do, and this is like right up my alley, we went like an actual ghost hunting experience. So
I thought you went to like the world's biggest bathtub for a bubble bath.
No, well, I mean, trust me, if they would have had that, I would have opted for that.
Yes.
Shout out to Ghost Hunters of Savannah Paranormal Investigation. I know that's a mouthful. I think our tour guide's name was Katie. If I got that wrong, I'm so sorry. But so we went to go into this this old haunted building, and the cool thing was that they had all of this state-of-the-art equipment. So they had like laser grids, they had REM pods, like anything that you can think of equipment-wise to go ghost hunting. They had that, and you could actually use that equipment.
Sure. Phantasmal bugs.
What?
Nothing. Proceed.
Wait, my brain just emptied. What did you say?
I said, sure. Phantasmal bugs. It's a Bob's Burger reference. They have an episode where they have a couple of ghost hunters come in because they think the restaurant... Never mind. Go. Okay.
I've never watched Bob's Burgers, so that was lost on me. Remember? Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, just next, please.
Yeah,
please. You're hurting me. You're hurting me
about that. I know.
You're hurting me.
But I got to do one of my bucket list things, which was the Estes Method of investigating. Do you know what that is?
I nope, absolutely no clue.
Okay. So, do you know what a spirit box is?
Yeah, badass fucking band from Canada.
Right.
Shout out Spirit Box, baby. I love you.
I do like Spirit Box. Yeah.
No, I have no clue what a Spirit Box is.
So what this is, it's basically almost like a specialized radio that it's constantly scanning radio frequencies.
Yeah.
And the thought behind that is that the spirits can pick up on those frequencies and actually talk through those frequencies. So what you do is you hook up the spirit box to a set of headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And what the user does is you are blindfolded and you have your headphones on, like noise canceling headphones. And the only thing that you can hear is what's coming through the spirit box, and you're blindfolded. So like your senses are as dulled as possible as to your environment.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is the people that are in the room, they ask questions or they talk to whatever spirits are in the room. And then your job, if you're the one that has the headphones on and all that, you're just repeating what you hear.
Okay.
And so basically, you know, it's really up to the people in the room that have to give you some validation. They're the validators that what you're hearing is actually like a response to whatever questions, because like I have no idea what they were asking. All I'm getting is like it would say like um it it kept saying like a sequence of numbers,
Mm-hmm.
and then like there were certain phrases that it kept repeating. And, so that was really cool. There was a girl on our tour. She got really freaked out because she wanted to try it. And as
Mm-hmm.
soon as she got the blindfold on and put the headphones on, something through that said her name. And
Oh,
so
fuck that noise.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
that
she was,
noise.
and that's exactly what she said. She was like, "Nope, nope, I'm done.
I
I'm
would
out of
be, I would be,
here."
I'd be so fucking out. Like I would literally, you know what? I wouldn't even. I was gonna say I would do the Scooby Doo thing where like go 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 go, like run in place and then run and like my beard would follow afterwards. I think I would literally just like I Dream of Jeannie, just like cross my arms and like nod my head, poof, and I'm somewhere else. I would be out of
Yeah.
there so fucking fast.
Oh man, I mean, this was like, my happy place. I was so it was so much fun, and I just
That's
loved
your
every
happy
second of
place.
it. Yeah. Yeah. See, I
Okay,
like weird shit.
do you or have you seen a therapist?
I have seen a therapist.
This is my happy place. Fucking ghost hunting in Savannah, Georgia.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Most people say the beach. Some people say like the woods. Fuck, even like a store, a bookstore, Barnes and Noble. This is my happy place. No, no. 18th century haunted asylums. Yeah,
Right.
this is. I am zen here. Fucking
Yeah, this
Christ.
is this is where I go for a good time. Yeah. But yeah, so that was kind of like the long and short of my vacation. It was both long and short at the same time, but it was
Oh yeah.
much needed.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Yep.
Us flight and then my cousin's wedding.
Aw.
No,
Well,
my cousin's wedding was like it was something like she was I don't know if I talked about it last one, but she was like the first of like the baby cousins, and
oh
shit
yeah,
was
yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Shit was weird that like dude, she's like getting married and shit. And one of my cousins did the math, and by did the math was that like kind of asked it in like a group chat that my aunt had put together. Um, that was the first time that all of the cousins were together and under the same roof in an obnoxiously long time. And when I say
Aw, that's
obnoxiously
good
long
though.
time, I think I was in middle school the last time all of us were together. Because like
Oh wow.
the oldest cousin joined the Navy, and he's been all over the world for the past shit 2 decades. Coming on, got to be close. It's closer to 20 than 10 in
Yeah.
in years that he's been in the military. And same thing, these ones live in that state and that state. So it's literally the first time in an insanely long time that all of the cousins were together under the same roof, which was
Oh
pretty
wow.
wild. Yeah. And we went up to see my grandparents a couple days before the wedding. They're both I mean they're both old. But
Oh.
grandma's got some she got some brain issues going on, and my grandfather,
Aw.
God bless him, he's on like I think he's on his third set of knees. My grandfather can't
No.
move. He can't really move all that well, so it's hard for
Aw.
him to come down to my parents to visit. So we got to
Yeah.
go to them, which I have no problem going out there. For sure.
Yeah.
It's great. So we got to see at my grandparents' house. My oldest cousin was staying there with his daughter. Then when we show up with our daughters, and like I said, grandma kind of forgot, she's like, oh my God. Like she recognized like my wife and my mother, obviously her daughter.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And then she saw the girls, she recognized the girls, but she had forgotten like her relation to the girls. And she had asked like
Aw.
my wife, she asked my wife or my mother, goes, who like I know them, but it was like, who were they to me? I think she said, those are your great granddaughters. And she goes, my great,
Aw.
I was outside with my father saying hi to my aunt and uncle who were leaving. I didn't get to see it, but yeah, both my mom and my wife had told me that it's like my grandmother had this unbelievable, like just so much light and joy in her
Aw, that's
face.
so
So
sweet.
that and so so at that moment, I think we got a couple pictures of it, but she had all of her great grandkids with her. She had 3 great
Oh,
granddaughters
wow.
with her. So that
Aw.
was incredibly magical and very, very special.
Oh, that's
For
great.
her, for
That's
us to be
great.
there for that, because it was just really like it wasn't a whole lot of people. My toddler, she gets a little skittish around some people, so like around my grandfather, around guys, specifically around males specifically.
Yeah.
So she was kind of like, she'll kind of like stay away from like my cousin and my grandfather were on one side of the room. She kind of stayed closer to like my mother and my wife and my
Yeah.
grandmother. But before you know it, she warmed up and she's got her little dance routine she's doing for everybody. She's laughing and she's
Yeah.
joking. She's like, look at me, I'm a ballerina and I'll dance hip hop. I'll do this. And she's just the life of the party, having just it was nice. It was really, really, it was something. It was really something
Aw,
for
that's really
that.
sweet. That's
Yeah, that
great.
was really cool. That was nice. And
Yeah.
I got to have my favorite pizza. I got to have my favorite restaurant in the whole wide world, my favorite beer. None of that shit comes out here anymore, man. Though
Mm.
we're finally getting Yingling in Michigan, and I'm so happy. We literally get it like
Oh.
I can get it tomorrow. Yeah, I think August 1st I can get it. It's gonna be in place. I can get it tomorrow.
Oh, I am so
I'm so
sorry you've
excited.
had to live that long without Yingling.
Oh yeah, it's been a special treat. Whenever family came out to visit, they made sure to bring it. So this is why we love Christina so much. I think it was for Luna's second birthday. She was coming out, and she was like, hey, do you guys want anything? I'm driving out. Do you want us to, I can bring more stuff with me. What do you want? And typically I was like, oh, no, that's not. I was like, Yingling. I'm fucking dying for a Yingling. She bought 224. She came out with 50 beers for me. It
Oh,
was great.
wow.
Oh, it was
That
great.
is great.
24 of them didn't make it through the day. The first day
Yeah, I
we
was
drank,
gonna say,
we
drank
drank a
all of
case.
them.
We drank a case that night. The other one lasted me. I shared one. I shared one of one of the cases. The other one, that 24, was just for me, which is great because my
Hoarding
wife
them
doesn't
like
drink beer.
hoarding them back
Oh,
like Smeagol, like my precious.
oh no, I was holding them like Smaug. I slept on top of those. I literally ate anyone or set them on fire if they looked at them. I was hoarding that shit like Smaug. Oh, I fucking love it, man. Oh, it's so
Oh,
good. But
that's great.
there's also like a couple other like breweries back home that
Yeah.
I miss them. I miss them so much. But yeah, and yeah, the best pizza in the whole goddamn world. I grew up right around the corner from there. Zupardi's, love you, mother lovers. I get it every time. So fucking good.
Yeah, I know you've
Yeah.
went on rants before about the pizza.
Yes, yes, yes. New Haven pizza is the greatest pizza in the world. Suck it, John. Fuck you and your New Jersey pizza. Nah,
Very
I respect New
passionate
York.
about that.
No, we just hate John.
Oh, okay.
Uh, no, no, I'm kidding. No, John. No, John. Every group has that guy. John's that guy.
Yeah.
He's our punching bag. It's just he takes the beating. We love him so much. He's great. I love John. It's my dude. But yeah, no. But seriously though, New Jersey kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, it's New Jersey.
What do you
What are you gonna do?
do?
Oh, God. So, we're doing this new format, right? We're gonna try for, 30-minute episodes and shorter content, and I have to say, I thought, like, our vacation talk would be by, like, 10 minutes, and then I could tell you that I finished Red Dead Redemption, but I can't because we're at the end of the we're at the end of the half hour.
Well, I guess we just gotta have another one. Oh, no. An entire
Oh,
episode to talk about
no.
Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah. We have to. We have to. Now that I'm through the game, we
I
absolutely
want you
have to do a whole
I need you
episode.
to know. I need you to know something. I've gotten quite a few messages in my life. I've gotten quite a few, what is it, like voice memos, like sound clips, whatever.
Mhm.
The one you sent me is probably one of my most cherished ones.
The one where I'm, like,
The one
sobbing,
of you,
crying.
okay, I'll let you say it first. I mean this with my whole ass chest. I'm so serious. I'm so serious because you know how much this game means to me, and
I do know.
to hear you see me because I'm a stupid guy. I can't actually like talk about or actually feel those emotions, but the fact that you audibly express the emotions I have towards that game, it was fantastic. But yes, yeah, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning when I woke up. I looked at my phone and goes, "Oh, a voice message." I play it. I can't talk about anything. It was the best. It was the best. It really
Yeah.
was.
So I cried 3 times at this game, and I have never cried at a video game ever in my
Mm-hmm.
entire life. So, I mean, this game has been out for a while, so I don't feel like this is,
Yeah. So
that big
spoiler
of a
alert.
spoiler alert. Yeah.
If you haven't played
Um,
it, you're on your own fucking problems.
right. But I was really upset. Well, I'll just say it this way. There's a gunfight where some of the characters you've been with for a while don't make it. Um, and there was one particular character that
The game's been out
got
for a long time. You could just name drop them.
well, I know, but I don't
Listen, when we do the
so
episode, I'm gonna.
yeah, so when we do the episode, we'll get into it. So, but
Mm-hmm.
then, okay, so early on in the game, you get enough money and you can go buy a horse, right? And I know that there's like this whole thing where, you can go and, get tame horses and you could have a whole stable full of horses. But I developed a relationship with my horse that I
Oh
named
god.
Cheese.
Cheese.
And early on, I was really upset because I thought I lost Cheese. Like I went in to do
I
something and I came
remember
back
I
out and the
remember
fucking
that.
horse was gone. And
Where's
I
my
was like,
cheese?
where's the fuck is Cheese? Like Cheese is gone. I was so upset. But anyway, I got Cheese back, played the whole game with Cheese, and
Yep.
the
Yep.
the fuckers killed my horse right at the
Killed your
end.
cheese.
My
They cut your
I
cheese right there.
They cut my cheese, and that's when I started crying. I started
Because
crying at that point because of, like, it's like a really climactic
oh yeah, okay.
scene,
Yeah. I was about to say, it's like
and
you're underselling this. You need to build the emotion against it. Like you're being shot at.
yeah,
You are under heavy fire.
yes, and, like, it is your life is on the line, and the life of your best friend is on the line, and they've killed your horse, and everyone's like, "We gotta go," and he's like, "Wait a minute, like,
He
I've
took the
gotta say
moment to
goodbye
kneel.
to
Oh
Neil
my
and
god.
to caress and kiss
Mm-hmm.
and tell
And
her,
say
like,
thank you.
"Thank
Thank
you,
you.
like, you've been a you've" oh, I'm gonna get upset crying about cheese again, but
Oklahoma,
that
where the
scene
sun
right,
comes sweeping.
Oklahoma, but, yeah, so that started the crying. And then, like, so I'm literally trying to play the rest of the game with, like, tears in my eyes, and I'm, like, trying to, like, I gotta be able to see,
And fight and
and
shoot and fight off all
yeah,
this other crap.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and it's literally like I mean, you're playing so hard at that moment. Like, my hands are getting, like, sore
Yeah,
from
yeah.
playing. And
your hands probably look like your character's face at that point. Like they're
right.
just so
so mangled, like the cramping. But then the end the end of that game, and
it's
that I
beautiful. It's
tried.
beautiful.
Well, see, I didn't know any, like I didn't know anything about the honor system when I first started, so I went a little crazy
So you're playing this
and
game
was
like
getting
it's GTA.
yeah, I was getting a lot of frustration out. Like I would, just be like, "Oh, I've had a shitty day, so I'm just gonna go kill a train full of people." Not
Out
the
of
move.
context, that sounds fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So then I was on the struggle bus for a long time to get my honor back up, so I had the good ending and the perfect ending, and that's what I ended up getting, and I'm so glad that I did. It was so beautiful.
Oh yeah, because
So
the bad
beautiful.
endings. Oh god, the bad endings. You thought you were mad at the way the game ended. Then you would have literally screamed. You'd have literally
Yeah.
screamed.
Yeah, I did a little cheating, and I read about the bad ending because I was like, "Well, what's the bad ending? What?" Because there's a choice you have to make, right? And I
Oh, there's
remember
a
you
bunch of
telling me, like,
I think there's
you
four. I think there's four different endings. You can high
yeah,
honor, go with John. Low honor, go with John. High honor, get the money. Low honor, get the money.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, I was so, like, I know I need to make good choices, and I'm so glad that I made the choices that I did because I got the high honor go with John, ending, and all I wanted to I wanted to see that stag, in the sunset or the sunrise, and the
Yeah.
music, that song that's playing. I mean, they oh my god, like, they
Stand
don't
unshaken.
yeah, it's just man, and I will back up and say, I remember you telling me that there was, you go for, like, a last ride. There's sort of like a cinematic, and you go
Mm-hmm.
for, like, a last ride, and there's this music playing.
Mm-hmm.
That was an emotional moment.
Oh, that's the way
That
it
was a
is. That song. Yeah. That's
yeah,
the way it is.
that was a very emotional.
Oh yeah.
I've never played a game that immersed you so heavily that
Mm-hmm.
it brought out all these emotions. I it just and we will do a longer episode on this, but,
Oh
God
yeah.
bless.
Oh
I
yeah.
am both I'm so happy that you didn't really make me, but you talked about it in such a way that I was, like, wanted to play the game,
You gotta
and
see what it's like. I didn't like hold you down. I was like, you gotta play this fucking game. But it's like
right. Yeah, but
I was like, all right,
I
this
also
dude's woof.
like, I know what this game meant to you, so, like,
Uh-huh.
and how it's, like, shaped you in a certain way,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so I wanted to play it because curiosity and, I do like video games, but I'm so glad that I did, and, but I'm also kinda like, "Oh my god, you put me through the ringer by making me
Oh
play
yeah.
this game." I
Oh
mean, it
yeah.
put me through the ringer, but, yeah, yeah, it's gotta be one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had in my life.
Hell yeah. Hell
So
yeah.
fuck so
my
fuck you,
m-
Kyle.
my humbled and personal opinion, it is I've played quite a few games in my life. It's the best game I've ever played. It is my favorite video game. It is the best video game I have ever played. And I've played I've probably played more video games than Hot Meals had in my life. I play a
Yeah, I
lot
know
of
you
games.
yeah. But, I mean, and I can see where it would be deemed, like, one of the if not the best video game that's ever been made.
Mhm.
It's the cinematics, the everything. It's just this game is just amazing. Like, the detail that went into it, and again, we'll have to do a whole episode on it,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, it's was a hell of an experience, so thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
So
next
yeah.
we'll have to get you to get a PlayStation so you can play the game that slugged it out against Red Dead Redemption 2 for Game of the Year, and that was the reboot to God of War.
Oh. That's a PlayStation exclusive?
God of War is a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh, well, I'm not buying a PlayStation. Unless somebody out there wants to donate one or buy one for me.
Yeah, after you donate her a PS5, if you can donate me an Xbox Series X, so I can play Battlefield 6 when it comes out, and I can get back into playing Space Marine 2, that'd be fucking awesome. Either way.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to be a true Patreon of the podcast,
buy us game systems.
So I guess we need to wrap things up because we got to keep to our format, right? Because you and we could go on for 2 hours, especially talking about Red Dead. So we're gonna wrap it up.
I mean, look what we did with music.
Oh my God, I know, and we need to do another music because there's still more to talk about.
There's so much.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thanks so much for listening to our comeback episode, our beginning of season 2. Like we've talked about, we have a lot of really cool subjects lined up. We're lining up a lot of guests. We have a lot of fun things planned for the future, especially for spooky season. And I'm looking forward to the dad episode. We're going to try and make happen. We're going to make it happen. Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned. And the best thing that you can do for us though right now is if you enjoy this podcast, tell people about it. Leave us comments. We need ratings. We need comments. And just tell people about us and get the word out. So
we also need a PS5 and an Xbox Series X.
Yes. And anything else that you'd like to throw our way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you have a new sign off? I thought you were working on a new sign off.
Well, that's my mama.
All right. That's what you're going to go with. Bye, everyone.